That was the main kit sound. Let's listen to a few more. Alright, so there's a lot of cool things to go over with this kit. Let's start out with a few things that I think make this unique. This drum set has velocity, which means when you lightly tap, it plays a bit lighter, and then when you hit hard, it plays a lot louder. It also has rim shots on all of the drums. So if I hit the drum like this, it plays the drum sound, but you can also do rim shots as opposed to just hitting the drum like that. And just like real cymbals, it has cymbal choking, so you can choke the sound on each of the cymbals. The hi-hat plays and feels just like a real hi-hat, so you got the open and closed position, and you can play it closed. You can play open as well, and then of course you can close it with your foot. Bass drum has velocity as well, so depending on how hard you hit it is how loud it will be. This drum set was sent to me so I could make this video. I reviewed several drum set or kits, and another thing that makes this unique is usually with a drum set you kind of have some bars set up and it's not very modular. It's just kind of your set all together, kind of small. This drum set, you have a stand for each of the cymbals and toms, so it's really customizable. The snare drum as well, it's independent from everything else, so you can put it exactly where you want. Bass drum, same thing. Hi-hat, same thing. So this feels a lot more like an actual acoustic drum set where you can kind of place things where you want to, so you can really customize it for the exact feel of how you want to play. The controls here also give a lot more options than I've seen on a lot of drum sets. So it does have kind of your standard ability to change the drum kits. It has several drum kits. You can also customize your own. It has a metronome feature as well if you want to use a metronome. It also has a coach feature that basically gives you kind of a score or a grade. It will turn the metronome on for you, then let you play along with it and give you a score. And it has several built-in songs, so you can play along with some of the songs that are built in. Another thing unique to this is it has volume control for like the kick, the snare, the toms. So if you want something to be a little bit louder or quieter than the rest of the set, you can control it that way. The controller also has MIDI output, so if you want to hook this up to a computer, you can do that. And I won't go over all of the details, but the controller lets you do a lot of things for controlling the individual sounds. You can basically customize each drum on here to sound how you want it. Then you can set your own user controls. It's got an insane amount of sounds. I like the drum kit sounds. I think this does a really good job of sounding like an acoustic drum set. But my favorite part about an electronic drum set like this is it's really late at night right now. The rest of my family is asleep. I have 4 young boys sleeping. I'm in the basement. I don't have to worry at all about playing. Let me go ahead and mute the drum set, and you can hear through my mic exactly what this sounds like when you're playing. So this is how loud it is. I mean, yeah, you can hear it, but if you have kids asleep, you're not going to wake them up unless you're maybe in the same room as them, I suppose. But I'm really terrible at the drums, and I don't care because no one else can hear how terrible I am. Well, I mean, you kind of can, but people upstairs can't. My favorite thing to do with this drum set is to play along with music. Now, it does have aux in, so you could plug this into an audio device and play along with that, or you could just play along with the built-in sounds, which is usually what I do, and I have a ton of fun with that. A few things to know about this drum set. For one, it doesn't come with the throne that I am sitting on. You can buy the throne separately. This is actually a really impressive throne, very high quality, very sturdy, especially for a big guy like me. This is probably the best throne that I have sat on. As far as setup goes, you should probably plan to spend at least an hour setting things up. A lot of that time is just going to be taking things out of the boxes, and then actually setting things up doesn't take all that long. But after you set it up, you will take some time to kind of customize things to your exact liking, and the more you play, the more you'll adjust. But the nice thing about this is it is really easy to adjust exactly how you want it. It has knobs on the toms and the cymbals, so you can easily adjust the height or the angle. And then again, with the snare drum, that's kind of independent. Bass drum, same deal. Really easy to move things around exactly where you want them to go. And a nice touch with this drum set is it comes with this beginner booklet that teaches you how to drum. So if you wanted to give this as a gift or to a child who wants to learn how to play the drums, it comes with really everything you need to get started to learn how to play the drums. I've played on a lot of beginner electronic drum sets, and some of them sound really great. But if you are looking for something that has more features, is a bit more modular, a bit more flexible, this is an absolutely fantastic drum set. You can use this in a professional setting. This works great if you're a beginner drummer or intermediate or even a professional. All around fantastic drum set.